Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Football Manager 2018, and it's week 26 of competition. Next up is an FA Cup match against Bury. So League 2 opposition, they are upper mid-table in League 2, and I'm currently tops of League 1. My last game was a very comfortable 2-0 win, where we never looked in danger of giving up a goal at any point. This will be a big test. We're going to have a big crowd, not quite a sellout, but this should bring in a good amount of money after a difficult November. Costs the team a fair bit. If we are able to pull off a win, we'll get a pretty good bumper pay for getting through the round as well. This is second round of the FA Cup now. And the league will be going on as well. I actually stretched my lead to 4 points. And look at that, my under-18s team has moved top of the league. Wow, nice. 3 wins and a draw there. So, and this was the draw too, with the road. So, road game there. All right, so Josh Simpson's ready to play. Doofus is still good. Connor Wood ready to come back from injury, though his condition's not looking so hot. So I might put him on the bench. And Sakara still not yet ready. Salford with the upset. Wow, Salford United. They can do it. We can certainly do it. Okay, they are seen as favorites, but only slight, ever so slight favorites on the odds. Alright, so Barclay got the start in the last game to give Parslow a rest. So we'll get Parslow back in there. Simpson's going to get a second game in a row here after Craig Ross's mistake last time he played. Potentially cost us the win. It did result in a draw. So Newton's still going to get the start though. Let's see, where is he? Connor Wood was given the okay, but is not fully fit. And I do get 7 players for this one, as it is FA Cup. Moak is definitely not going to get the start today. Aiden Conley should be out there, and Houghton in place of Moak. And then Kate, who is quite tired, got a rest in that last game. And Davis has not been doing terribly well, but Doofus has had a good go here recently. What's going on, Doofus? Having issues with my mouse at the moment. Just replaced the battery, so no, it's not battery. Alright, so Doofus on the wing, Houghton, Conley. Aaron Conley's going to get the start today. He has been phenomenal in 2 starts. He's got 4 goals. His average rating right now is a 9.1 in 2 games plus a few minutes off the bench. I feel terrible for Wes Fletcher, who's got 19 goals on the season. And he's going to have to come off the bench in this one. That's something else, right? Okay, I have no midfielders right now on the bench. So let's see, Fensom is definitely an option. I guess Almond. Yeah, that'll have to do it. I've got a strong lineup. So strong that my best player on the season so far isn't even in the lineup. Let's see. Let's be passionate. Let's show me what you can do. Oh, come on, guys. I think they're feeling stressed about the big matchup here, but pat on the back worked for everybody but Simpson. All right, here we go. FA Cup match, huge crowd on hand. Not quite a sellout, but pretty close. And only a couple hundred fans for Bury, so we're going to have huge crowd support in this game. Looks like we got a light rain. Ooh, and they've got an injury to a center back and a forward. Both of those players are going to be off in this one. Oh, forcing it. They're forcing it. Oh. I haven't seen a strike partnership in a while. That could be troubling for me today. Hopefully Novakovic is going to struggle and give me a little bit of an edge. Get the turnover there. Traore now in possession. Doofus to Houghton. Houghton to Traore. He's finding space. Doofus. The overlap was there, but the pass wasn't. Conley! What a nice turn from Conley. Does get the shot. Does get it on target. The end was too tight there. Houghton over to Doofus. Up to Conley. Over to Aiden Conley. And that's out for the corner kick. We are creating chances. That could have been a goal. We've had 2 chances. We are getting our 60+% possession here against Bury. And they are far more dangerous than the other teams I've been playing thus far this season. But we are threatening. So, we can get goals today. We very nearly get another one there. I'm not sure who had that shot, but that was an excellent shot. Conley, that looked like that skimmed off of somebody's leg and was forced wide by deflection, but it was out for a goal kick, so maybe I was wrong on that one. Look at that, 6-1 on the shots, 65% possession. Getting it done. Fouls are 11-1, 12-1 at this point. And they've got those multiple injuries with players on the pitch. Look at that. All my guys are still pretty fresh. Almost all of them better than 80%. And they've got guys that are hurting right now. So they're coming into this game injured, fatigued. They're not resting anyone. They didn't rest anyone in the game before this, apparently. They felt their guys were going to get the job done. But they're in with a chance here with the free kick. Novakovic puts that one wide. Aaron Conley has picked up a knock, and it's a damaged foot. I think I'm going to sub Fletcher for Conley here at halftime, as, again, they are both equally dangerous options, and I don't want to risk any long-term injury for Conley. And if Fletcher wasn't available, maybe I would. But with Fletcher there, Fletcher's going to get the second half of this game. Alright, what can we do, guys? What can we do? We can do this. We can win this game. 1 goal. I think 1 goal is going to be enough today. At least the way that first half went. There you go. And with the pat on the back, there you go. Team's fired up. I got 8 players fired up for the second half. Wes Fletcher, not so much, but he's just coming off the bench, so I can understand that he didn't respond. But 8 out of 10 guys that were still on the pitch from the first half, all great responses there. Fletcher back to Houghton. Houghton over Kate. To Conley. Conley gets that ball taken off his foot. But again, here you go. Bury. Look how fatigued they are, even just coming out into the second half. They're going to have to use those subs, and early. And there you go. Just 5 minutes into the second half, they already burned their first sub as Manning comes on for Novakovic, who was playing injured. That's 55 minutes. Free kick to Houghton. Traore to Kate. There's the ball into the box. Conley gets a chance. Boy, he should have done better. It was on target, but should have been just inside the post on that one. Doofus loses possession. We're at nearly 70% of possession here an hour into this game. They have managed 4 shots. They certainly can create chances, but look at that, fouls, 22-4. They should have a lot more yellow cards than that. There's 3 yellow cards now. Oh, nice shot from Conley there. Similarly to the last game, I had a goal just like that. And this time, keeper comes up. Merge makes a stop. All right, 73 minutes. You know what? We are playing so well. I want to go for this. If we have to go on the road, I could see this being a very different game playing in their stadium than it is playing with our fans behind us. So we are into attacking mode. And tell the team to push forward. They are fired up. They are composed. They are into this game. Things are evening out a little bit, but it's still going our way. Now I got a couple guys tired. I want to get maybe one sub going here. Who would it be? Connor Wood. Sean Newton is struggling a bit. Yeah, let's get Connor Wood out there. Fitness test said he was good to go. My midfield is tired though. But so is theirs. Not as strong as we were earlier. They've balanced things out, especially since I've gone into attacking mode. Here's a chance. Wood's throwing doesn't go well. Kate over Conley, back to Wood. Houghton should have been passing that through to Doofus. And time's just about up. Looks like we're going to end with a nil draw. Our FA Cup hopes will stay alive, but we're going to head to Bury for a replay. No winner today. That's still a good result, and that does well for the pocketbook, as we had a big crowd today. Unlucky, just not our day. Alright, next up is Eastleigh, and big news on Eastleigh. Ooh, 2 to 4 weeks. Let's leave it to the physio. That'll get you back in 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, so not too bad. There we go. Wood resumes training. Alright, so Forest Green, after 2 straight losses, have picked up a draw in this game. So they've reached the midpoint of the season, and they're still trailing by 3 points. Eastleigh has climbed to 7th, and that's who we play in the next game. And that's who I drew for the first round of the FA Trophy. So here in a couple weeks, I'm going to be playing Eastleigh again on the road. So while the FA Trophy, I might be considered one of the favorites, as I'm currently first place in the Vanarama National League, and that's the highest draw there is in the FA Trophy. It only goes up through the Vanarama National League. So, while I could be considered a favorite, who stands in my way? Well, probably just those top 5, 6, 7 teams in my league, and my very first matchup is on the road at one of those. So this game actually coming up here in a couple days against Eastleigh, it's going to be a big matchup, as it'll kind of see where we're at in comparison to Eastleigh. We go out and completely dominate that game. You think, hey, we've got a shot to also come out in the FA Trophy ahead of them. Ooh, wow, look at that. Forest Green Rovers also coming up this Saturday. Big matchups ahead. Looks like while I have one more game to cover in this episode, maybe we'll get to both. The Forest Green Rovers match is a fan day, so huge matchup. You've got to think that's going to be close to a sellout. We'll have a big crowd for that game. And this is a string of home games that we've got coming up. Looks like Eastleigh's probably going to line up in a 4-4-2. And a quick look around the other leagues as we're hitting not quite midpoint of seasons here. Everton down in the championship, along with Fulham on top there. Brighton also looks like they got relegated, so our player Aaron Conley is actually coming from a Tier 2 team this year, not a Tier 1. And that should be the Netherlands, I believe, and Bruges on top. Yeah, Anderlecht. League 1, PSG, of course. Monaco in second, where they normally are. Serie A, Juventus, running away with that one this year, as is their normal. No, there's the Eredivisie. That's the Netherlands. So, what is this? The Belgian league. Yeah, Bruges, that's Belgium. PSV Eindhoven. By the way, I'm American, so have not been to Europe. A little harder to remember who's who. Not an excuse, though. Bundesliga, Bayern in their normal spot, but only 2 points ahead of Dortmund, though they have a game in hand right now. And Leverkusen behind just on goal difference there, so it's tight on top of the Bundesliga this year. Atletico Madrid on top and well ahead of Barcelona right now. And Real Madrid a couple points behind them. So Atletico dominating things this season. And Man City currently on top by 1 point over Arsenal. Liverpool, Burnley, Tottenham, Man United all the way down in 8th, and Chelsea all the way down in 6th. Okay, Connor Wood is more effective as a left wing now. And we are heavy favorites for this game, and hopefully that rings true. FA Cup 3rd round draw coming up, so we'll see who we would have next if we manage to get through. There we go. Second team to be drawn. It will be a home match against Sunderland. Well, that's guaranteed to be a sellout. And we would go no further. Not beating Sunderland. That one's not going to happen. But we've still got a shot to beat Bury. We certainly outplayed them on the day. We're unlucky not to get a goal. And did well to not concede. I wouldn't say they weren't unlucky. We played well. We defended well. We were definitely the better team on the day. Haven't had a scouting meeting here in a while. Let's see, how many reports do I have? 21. This is going to take a moment. Ooh, Oren Jackson. Okay, now, no, he has no speed. I need a pacey center back to move ahead of Parslow. So I am looking for somebody with some decent ability, like this guy, but he's not the guy I need. And this guy's okay. This guy's not good enough. Let's move on from him. Let's keep scouting. Keep scouting. Not good enough. Yeah, maybe. He's only 18. Bunch of guys here, including center backs, which is good. I need a better center back. Oh, look at this guy. Great pace. .32. Have some knowledge on him already. Okay. Conley makes player of the week. Traore makes player of the week. I had 3 players in last week's player of the week. And injury risk, match fatigue. Quite a few guys up there on that list, so gotta be careful, otherwise I'm gonna pile on some injuries here. Four matches in the last 14 days, though quite a few of them. I've cut that to 3, but we've had a lot of games in the last couple weeks. Oh, nice. Ryan Edmondson now seeing as a potential lead too. 17. Boy, he's really improving fast. Dribbling, first touch already up. Heading is up. His pace is there. Wonder how he compares to players right now. Well, let's look at the standard. Aaron Conley. Yeah, Edmondson's still all over the place. Defending, 1. Gotta be able to take the ball off somebody's foot. But look at that aerially. He's excellent. He's already got really good pace too. Technical abilities there. The attacking is going to come along. That vision will come along. He's only 17. So will the mental attributes. That defending needs to improve. But physical, speed. So yeah, he's a good player, good player. But of course, Aaron Conley's only a year older. He's only 18. Okay, Traore, sure. Alright, he's happy from that. I'll take that. We'll handle the briefing here. Formation. Hand that over. End the meeting. Okay, only a handful of midweek matches here. Aaron Conley's going to be out for about a week to 2 weeks now, so obviously Wes Fletcher's going to get the go. Amari Morgan-Smith back to backup. Connor Wood's not quite fully fit here. Okay, Craig Ross better step up today. He did not have a good last game. Sean Newton's at 92%. Connor Wood's at 91%. Let's go ahead and get him out there then. Kate and Traore, somebody needs a day off. Houghton needs a day off, so Aiden Conley is going to slide in. And let's see. Davis over Doofus because of fatigue. Let's do that. Davis is supposed to be the better player anyway. Simpson. Okay, Simpson's ready to go. So Josh Simpson's going to play today. And Kate is going to get the day off. Barclay might be coming in for Traore before the end of this game. And I need a left wing. Or Newton. Either one of them. Almond. Well, Felix hasn't played in a while. Let's get Felix out there. Do I want to risk that today? Yeah, Felix, he's a goal scorer. He is a goal scorer. But his backup right now, well, I guess Doofus would be. No, because neither one of them. Okay, let's get Amari Morgan-Smith out of there and get Almond in. That way, if Doofus can be the backup to Fletcher if something happens there, technically Almond could as well. But that way, if Felix is struggling, I've got another option. Alright, sounds like a plan. Not too happy with how some of these guys are definitely feeling some fatigue. But we've had a lot of games in a short stretch. Trying to keep the rotation on, but can only rotate so much without having a major drop-off. So we're going to be passionate, and let's keep that run going. And let's give that pat on the back. And that's a nice, strong response. We got 7 out of 11 fired up for the game. And here we go. Not a massive crowd today, but a good crowd on hand. On a rainy day. Connor Wood back in action. Fletcher, Traore, Conley. Traore's got... thought he had Davis through, but there's the ball into Felix. Oh, that looked like a good chance. Great tackle. Offside on that one. Great tackle by their defender to prevent the excellent scoring chance. Here's Conley with a free kick. Gets that one high and wide. That ball like that, it's raining pretty hard. He shouldn't be necessarily taking the shot on those, but be playing the ball inside of the box. As Conley just got a second chance and had the same result. High and wide. Traore outside to Davis. Davis lays it off for Conley. Conley back to Davis again. Traore. Ball up to Fletcher. Fletcher's through for Felix. Just high. Felix missed the right place, right time. He's a pretty good poacher of the ball. And we are killing it in the 70+% range here early on in this game, and 3 early chances. And the players are looking pretty motivated as well. So in good shape here. Again, today is more than just about 3 points, as it's a real test, as we're going to have to go on the road to this same team, Eastleigh, here in just a couple weeks for an FA Trophy match. So if we can really, really dominate this game, then I would feel confident about that FA Trophy match. So I really would like to see us take to a win today. We've had 5 shots already, but only managed 1 on target. So we need to start getting a little bit more on target than what we're getting so far. There's good spell of possession. There's a ball through for Davis. Davis gets a good chance. Keeper gets a foot to it, puts it wide. The pick is in. Josh Simpson can't hang on to the ball there, but it looks like we quickly recovered on their outlet. And we're half an hour in. Stub toe for Bradley Wood, but he should be okay. And 2 of their players now are a bit hurt, and they've got quite a few guys fatigued as well, even though I think they've played at least 1 fewer game than us in the recent stretch. Whoa, how did he get through on that one? Bradley Wood, nice recovery to get back and recover that ball and send it out for the throw. But Eastleigh, out of nowhere, created a chance on that one. So there is that sign of danger that that has them a pretty high placing in the league. Alright, there's no far from pleased here. Keep going the way you've been, the result will come, or you've been unlucky. Ooh, there you go. It's time for everyone to dig in, give everything you've got left tonight. We deserve to win this match. So let's go and do it. Okay, maybe I should have done that passionately. Okay, telling them they've got the ability to make a real difference. That one's working. They like that. All right. Well, again, a lot of players fired up here for the second half. Let's see if we can't go out there and dominate. Looks like the rain has slowed up a bit here in the second half, but it's definitely still coming down. So at 66% possession here. Collins having himself a day, as is normal for him. 7.1 rating. Everybody else in the 6s. A lot of that has been some pretty wasted opportunities. But defensively, across the board, everybody's between a 6.7 and 6.8. And they haven't had much to do at this point, besides that one out-of-nowhere chance. But they find a little space here out on the wing, but there's Wood. Ball forward for Fletcher. Fletcher lays it off back to Conley. Conley, Traore can't get there. And they get a chance to counterattack. That looked offside for certain, but they ring it off the post. And then Craig Ross, it bounces off his hip and almost goes back in. Luckily, Wood was there to pick up the pieces. Parslow picks up a yellow card here, but it's already 65th minute. Still no goals. We've only managed to get 2 shots on target at this point. You figure if we can get a shot on target, we could definitely do something and probably win this game. Felix, 6.6 rating. Davis, 6.6 rating. Let's double sub. We're going to swap both wings out. See if these fresh legs can't come in and get the job done. Wes Fletcher also struggling in this one. But of course, with only 2 shots on target, despite 66% possession, you gotta figure that those guys on top would have more ratings as they do. But here's a chance in possession for Easley. Just over. Just over. That was pretty close. Gogic, long ball ahead. We get there first. Rowe gets back to this ball, though. In possession. Nearly turns that over. Fletcher can't get to that ball first. It was 1 versus 2 there. So put a little pressure on Gogic. There's Fletcher again. Ball forward for Traore, who made a nice run. But Traore was right at the keeper. That's only our 3rd shot on target in this game. We're still holding better than 60% possession, but we're just not getting the shots on target that we need to actually put the ball in the goal. Is that the rain? Is it unlucky? Or could we be doing better? Fletcher, that was a tough one. Can't expect that one to be on target necessarily, as it was coming across his body and he was going away from goal. It's hard to get over the top of that one. There's a chance for Almond, but he doesn't win the ball. That ball got cleared away. And here's a chance for Easley. Penalty? No, corner. Whew. Thought for a second we got called for a penalty. Okay, that gets cleared out for the throw-in. Collins going to take it. We easily get there. Traore on the counter-attack. Not the best ball, but Fletcher certainly could have done better on that one. There's Wood in possession now. Ross out to Almond. That was a good pass. And that's it. We are out of time, and this game finishes as a goalless draw. So in a big test facing Eastleigh, we could not crack the armor. But you figure if we could have gotten some shots on target, we definitely would have been the favorite to win at least 1-0. But we did not manage that here in this game. I'm going to go with unlucky. They at least didn't respond negatively. Only 1 player was fired up by that. Forest Green did not play, so we go back to a 4-point lead where we had been previously, before we had that game in hand. But our goal difference right now is solid at 30, so we have a huge gap there over anyone else in the field. So if we do end up in some sort of tied situation, we've got that edge, that advantage. but we were not able to grab any goals today, so that was a little frustrating, but hey, it happens. That's 8 games unbeaten now, since the only loss of the season. Player I'm scouting right now. I still don't have enough information on him, and he's a fullback. What I need now, and literally the only player I need, I think the rest of this season, is going to be a center back. Just one. All right. Well, I am out of time. It looks like it's going to be next episode for the FA Cup replay, as well as a huge matchup with Forest Green Rovers, second place in the league. It's also going to put us into the second half of the season. So we've done it. We've reached the halfway point, and we reached the halfway point in first place with 50 points. That is a fantastic return at better than 2 points per game, and good enough to lead the league at this point, and comfortably ahead, plus 15 on goal differential over Forest Green Rovers. But if they beat us in that next game, even though we are at home, if they beat us in that game, that lead goes right down to 1 point, and it'll get tight from there as we head into the second half of the season. And really, if you add together, okay, if we take a look real quick before I wrap up this episode. Bury, we got the draw. Eastleigh, we got the draw. Forest Green, if they win and we lose, we've got Bury next on the road. Tough game. We've got Eastleigh again on the road and in the FA Trophy, which they might have high ambition for, and I don't. You look at that stretch there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. We could potentially go 5 games without a win. And from there, we're still on the road in that 6th game. So this could be a really, really difficult stretch. And a lot of it could come down to this next game, Forest Green Rovers. At home. 1 versus 2. But that does it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe, and tune in next time on my road to the record. Bye for now.